day 2, practice day, Nephi Nationals, and I am going to be climbing out the top of the cylinder. Top of the cylinder is 12,000 feet, so that's going to be in about another 100 feet. Hopefully this thermal will take me way up into the stratosphere. Task started. I'm one of the very last to launch. Everybody else is already on course.
No worries, stop right here. Taking up slack.
Gonna go upwind a little bit. I think it might be a little bit stronger.
Here we go.
I see a bird in this direction.
Get come on, Bravo, half full.
There it is. That's the lift I've been looking for. So I'm full of water, so I'm going to be thermaling it right at about 60 knots once I get established. Look at that haze. That must be smoke from fires in the west. Maybe need to enjoy this while it lasts. It's clear air, because if that comes in, that would be too bad. What I found flying in smoke is that it really doesn't affect the thermal strength on good, strong summer days. At least not that I'm aware of. Alright, this has got to be a stronger thermal or else I'm leaving. So I'm just going to go in this direction just a little bit. Time to go. So hopefully you can hear me through all the wind noise. So being full of water and a strong day, I'm going to be cruising, I need to be cruising over 100 knots if I have any kind of altitude at all. Turn off the vent a little bit. I see a bunch of gliders out in front of me. This will be fun. Take a slight detour to Mount Nebo. See if I can catch a thermal, get high, and then I'll dive for those clouds right now at our 11 o'clock. I'm on oxygen. The regs say you don't have to have it until at least 12,500. I'm at 11,500. And I can use every single brain cell I can get. This isn't a racing day, this is just kind of a fun flying day, but it's good to practice. It's fun seeing the gliders up high. It means that the pilots are having fun. to my next map page, which is kind of my radar page. Hey everybody, where are you kind of thing. See what anybody's doing. Okay, the way the wind is right here, I've got a wind bug right here. It's going to be coming right off the peak. Speed up. So I should be able to, catch something right off here.
Right about that.
On the vent so I don't fry. This is not strong. See if I can catch a thermal off the front. Bubbles. That's something good. Let's see if I can use this. This made sense because
what? Let's watch that whole show.
Hey Kim, how's she towing?
I never see it sit. Always 200 to 600 feet climb. Metro 1 start 1455.
See, this is nice and strong. And it's away from the mountain, so I can really keep to it and not worry about hitting it.
7,000 power lines up in the dirt inside your camp, but you go first. Stand by the first start at 35. Go for it. I'll slow down.
Getting skunked here. Better turn off the camera before I got until I get something interesting.
Okay, when I put my prop out, it's a stop.
Yeah, this could be interesting.
Delta drop rope on runway. I'm following 10. Coming in for the runway. Right behind you.
Ratty thermal.
Get that right.
So a little bit further back to the ridge. come on, this might be it. And you know, it's really going to be ratty down here, but then if I can stay in it, it will smooth out as I get a little bit higher.
Look out your right window.
Alright. I should be able to circle in this. This is...
Delta, just about 217.
Knots on the averager until I lost it. Again, it just gets ratty here, but then it'll smooth out. I see my power flarm that there's a glider above me 900 feet. I haven't seen him. There he is. Good thermal. I'm glad I kept it rolling. This is a good thermal. Not the best flying in it. Yeah, I'm all over the place, but I promise, I mean, look at my stick. I mean, the thermal's all over the place. I don't think I am. And, I mean, I'm banked well more than 45. Maybe that's one of the problems, is that I'm banked so tight. I gotta keep my speed up because I'm so heavy. Maybe that's from the wallowing. I can feel the tail shuddering. What a gnarly thermal. Kind of widening my circle just to look around, see where the strongest part is. Because I think I might have been just kind of more on the periphery. Okay, I'm either gonna find it or it's gone. Got to get really good, or I'm leaving. That's where the thermal went. update you when I get to cloud base.
Let's get out of here. I agree, let's go.
Well, I promised that I'd film once I got to the clouds, and here I am climbing. It's been a good thermal. I lost it a little bit when I was turning on the camera. The price you pay for filming. Down below me, you can see that, is a super ship. It's the 30 MI. So it's a two-person, and it is a, I think 28 meter wingspan, like almost like 98 feet or something like that, so almost 100 foot wingspan. And glide ratio is just spectacular. So there he is down there. I'm gonna go underneath this cloud. This has to be better. Yep. Just kind of walked around for a second. Let's see, did he follow me? She's still climbing out in the blue. He's still climbing out in the blue. So I have less than 1,000 feet that I can climb. Because I'm in a contest now, and we cap it off at 17.5. Isn't this pretty? There's the high Uintas with the clouds over them, and you can still see the snow. I'm going to take one more turn. This lift is really good. I'm just going to actually do an S-turn. Time to go. This is a nicer perspective. It's 30 degrees outside. It was 100 degrees on the ground.
That's right, by the way. Time no more than 9, so we're probably pretty close.
Time to go fast. Isn't this pretty? There's Strawberry Reservoir over there. Isn't that pretty? I'm glad today's giving the pilots a fun time. It's got to. You cannot say you're not having fun flying conditions like this. There's no cirrus, blue skies, puffy clouds over the mountains. I'm gonna go basically then those clouds, and then there's this cloud street over this way that I can then take to the next turn point. So actually this is right in line with what we were hoping to do today. I'll probably touch base with you when I start on the cloud street going to the south. I forgot to turn on my camera, so I'm on that cloud street that I was talking to you about. This is the circle that I'm in, so I went into the far north corner, and now I'm just going to touch the next two turn points because I don't want to be out too late. I've got a pilot's meeting and other things I've got to run in just a couple of hours. So I'm just going to touch this and touch the other one and go home. I think. I'll touch this one unless something changes my mind, but the bigger question is, do I want to take the time to go to the last turn point? Got dinner tonight, lasagna and pasta, and our caterer rocks. Super good. So, looking forward to that. And it was fun talking to all the different pilots on the line. I was the second to last to launch in the main grid, out of 60-something pilots. So just walked around and said hi to everybody. Not right before they were going to launch. There was maybe 5 or 6 people in front of them, so they weren't too preoccupied. Hopefully I didn't bother anybody. It's fun seeing the excited faces on all of them, and giving them words of wisdom. Stay high, so you don't scare yourself. This is some big country. Thermals have been great. Clouds have been reading true. In fact, I should probably speed up. The next really big thermal, I should probably take it so I can get up to 17.5 again. Currently at 13.3. And that's what's up. So I'll hit you after I climb up to 17.5 and then discuss what I'm going to do then. I keep making promises that I keep forgetting to then keep. So I got to the end of the cloud street, and now I'm jumping over to the west side of the Wasatch Plateau. There was a cloud in front of me, and now there's not. So I'm leaving the one turn area to now go and touch the next. And then the real question is what do I want to do? It's fun. The last 60-minute average speed on task has been 87 miles an hour. Which is kind of fun. I wonder what that is in kilometers. I'm going to guess 87, 140, 135 kilometers. Check that out. I went to public school, so don't forget me. Anyway, beautiful. Already, the snow's melting up here. I think within a week, I don't know if we're going to have very much snow. This has been a fun, worry-free flight task. What that means is I've been flying it too slow. Look at this. I'm doing 108 knots indicated. My ground speed, because I'm into the wind, is 117 knots. So again, that's like 135 miles an hour ground speed. Is have a plan of what I'm going to do after. So I'm going to hit this, alright, say next, and next is just barely touching it. And I'll go in that direction and we'll see. It says that, you know, if I do what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm only going to be 17 minutes over. 4 miles. So it might be worth it. Pre-contest, doesn't even count flying. That is some strong lift. Gets the vent going. So I pulled up, but I think I might have pulled up into the sink on the other side. Isn't that cool? It's an amazing plateau. So if I was racing and doing this for real, I'd then go to that cloud, get up, and then I could go and touch it, and that would be the fastest. I don't know, I have such mixed feelings about abandoning the task or just sucking it up, doing it, and actually finishing it. I want to finish it. First of all, this is just so stinking beautiful, and it's fun. I mean, the lift is strong, and look at how gorgeous that is. Let's just see how strong it is. If it stays strong like this, I think I'm going to go to the cloud and then just finish it, suck it up. Bruno, be a man. Finish the darn task. See, I can hear smart guys coming in and calling 4 miles. They're like, you know, this isn't a race day, what do I have to do? You know, part of it too is the idea of, you know, practicing with water. It's like, I know how to fly with water. Just push the stick forward. I think I actually have a little bit too much ballast in the tail. As I'm looking at this, my trim right now is, it's not all the way forward, but it's pretty far forward. Which means that I think I'm a little bit too much ballasted. There's a glider in front of me, 1,200 feet below, climbing at 3 knots. Yeah, just amazing situational awareness with the power port. Look at how beautiful. And look at that. You got these beautiful lakes, and then these high mountain meadows. Snow. It's just gorgeous. Wow. so much time racing. I feel like a total loser. I'm giving up! You go this cloud, get up, race home. It's just the right thing to do. I'm responsible for making sure that I'm prepared for tonight's mandatory pilots meeting and all that kind of stuff. It's the right thing to do. This was fun. But I can get high and then go play on the cliffs on the other side. That'll be fun. So, let's see how the battery's doing. Oh, so it's got a lot of batteries. You know? I'm just going to leave this on, see how far this takes us. Might be interesting flying to the cliffs. Cool. It's saying that I don't have that much to climb to get home at the McCready at 5. You know, I just realized how much wind noise I have. I don't have screeching, but I've got a lot of wind noise in front. I think that's because that foam. I think I need to get some more foam on the front. That's why it's so loud. Nice and quiet. Oh, come on. Not all the sync. There we go. This is good. Just a couple of turns. Unless it's going to be sync like this. Come on. Figuring out it's over 7 knots. I'm so tempted to finish this, but I need to get on the ground. I got so much other stuff I need to do. I'm like trying to talk myself into it, but lazy turn and then I dive for the cliffs. Again, if I were racing, this is a great thermal I'd stick in it. Just trying to get home. if I need to, I can dive through one of the canyons if I start getting low. I mean, just for fun, let's see if I had a McCreary of 1. Yeah. Like 2,200 feet over. What a fun flight, and I hope that west isn't too bad. I'm thrilled for the people that got to see out there and see it good. Turbulent air. It's on the east side of this mountain range. I can climb real easily in this. Don't need to though. Very dynamic right here. So I'm going to be landing at about 5, and then when everything else is done, this is good. Go straight through there, but no reason to. Developing a thought of diving through that canyon, which could be kind of cool. Could be super cool. Let's see how we get a little bit closer.
Like 4 miles from the south. North of
fun. Gotta do it. I know you're too high now. Oh, this is fun. Fun, you know, if it was like a calm morning, that would be really fun to just go through there and dive through there. You can tell I had both hands on the stick. I was in the yellow arc, which means that you know, severe turbulence could be a structural problem. So I was being careful not to go too fast. There's a lot of noise. Foam's going to help a lot. I feel like I'm shouting. About 3 miles north of the field. Local transition is 9,500 southbound. Back down to the lighter Kelly Romeo on the 45 for right now. 35, 27, 55. This was a hotel. We are about over the field right now. It's 9,500 positioning southbound. I was gonna say, you know, this was a fun flight because got to play in the clouds a little bit. You know, me wimping out, that's never fun to give up on something, but again, it was the right decision for my situation. from the airport? And my glide computer says that I'm at a McCready of 2.3. I'm going to get there about 500 feet over the actual finish. Start dumping my water, my ballast.
Anyway, traffic clock's 1:10 minutes 7.
Pretty valley, lots of fields. So if you come in just barely short, there's lots of options.
Flight traffic, missionary into a hotel. We're about 1 mile south of transitioning 9,500 southbound. How far south from the station there? We're about a mile south and we'll be transitioning southbound 9,500. First traffic is jumping up about 8 miles in a house, so now about to let traffic, clear Mike 1, down right, 17. Number 3.
Nephi Bravo 4, 4 miles south.
Right one's right, please. 1 second. Right point short, final 17, landing long. Heavy flight traffic condition there, Victor Hotel, we're about 5 miles south of the just the area and to fly.
Bravo 4, 1 mile 45 for downwind 17.
Bravo 1 mile 4 miles south. Bravo 4 miles south.
Okay, landing gear.
6 miles to the north, 105, we'll be entering eastbound through the canyon into the airport. Any traffic.
Looking at the windsock. Looks like it's going to be a crosswind from the west. 4 right base 17 landing long, Nephi. Check my final. Nobody's there. I like this sight picture. Okay, so I've got a crosswind.
About 4 miles from the southwest.
Seems like I'm always a little bit more like right to left. It's interesting.
Fox 1 is 4 miles southwest.
Bunch of noise. Ugh. Hey guys.
Probably should have grabbed your wing. That would have been the cool thing to do, but I'm not.
Oh, that's what friends do.
I'm not cool, and I'm not your friend. So let's keep that damn straight.
You've been hanging around Ron,
Ron,
haven't you?
Hey, listen. I told you to shut up. I mean, shut up.
Hey, wait, I'm still filming. Oh, we got it on camera, jeez.
Fine. That's how we roll.
Thank you.